Christmas is not, shockingly, because of all of the things that surround it culturally, the most important feast of the year. I've actually noticed a little bit more this year that I'm even hearing less of it, even in secular terms, which could be good or bad. But really, Easter and Pentecost, and of course, the Annunciation, which we celebrated 9 months ago, are really theologically far more significant feast days than Christmas. Christmas is not even one of the more ancient feast days. The Epiphany is far more ancient. There is, however, something extremely significant about our feasts today, which makes a world of difference. It's because of Christmas that we can all see God. We take this for granted as Christians living on this side of the Incarnation and this side of the earthly life of Christ. But it was not always the case. In fact, we can look at the Old Testament prohibition against the use of graven images to see how significant this is, because the real reason for the prohibition, beyond of course the idolatry of false gods, is the fact that even worshiping the true God, you could not make an image of someone who did not have a body. And that's why there were certainly images that even God commands in the old law, but never an image of God. We can, of course, now depict God physically because he has a physical body. And it's important because he created us as sensory beings, and we bring our senses to bear in our worship and our relationship with him. Why is it that Christ is born? Why is he made incarnate? Why is he born? He is born in order to die. He is born to die because, as you remember from your catechism years ago, metaphorically speaking, the gates of heaven are closed to man because of the sin of Adam. God then comes to us first in Jesus Christ, and thereby allows us to come to him. And that, of course, then is the goal of our earthly existence. It's to prepare ourselves so that when we die, we may see God face to face. Or, more technically correct, that when we do see him face to face, because we all will, that we will not run away in hatred as the people in hell have done. Until then, however, we see not a baby in a manger, except by depiction, of course. What we see looks like bread. And while it's important that we have images to help in our prayer and our worship because of our, again, being sensory beings, our preparation for seeing God face to face and actually rejoicing at that experience is how we relate to the most blessed sacrament now. Between his first coming, which we're celebrating today, and his second coming, which is in glory, he is yet with us now, and not just in a spiritual, ethereal way, not just in a sentimental way. He is really present among us, and we can approach him not in fear, but we can approach him with great confidence in love and mercy, and may we do so frequently.